Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? This is Talks with BJ, the first episode, man. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the title that we got for episode 1 is the freshman experience. Why it's called a freshman experience? Because it's both freshmen. We're both freshmen.
I think they kind of figured that, but okay.
And our special guest is Miss Ava. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
She is a mass communications major, just like me. Twins. We're twins. So yeah, something like that. She is from the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. She is heavily involved in Rams TV, and she got her eyes set on journalism, entertainment journalism, excuse me.
Exactly.
Let me not mess that up. And if she's not handling business, she's probably watching a movie.
Definitely. Somewhere laying down or taking a nap.
Okay, so Columbus, Ohio, that's in a whole different state.
It is. It's only 6 hours.
Okay. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what made you, want to come to WSSU?
Well, it was like I was looking for one who had my major somewhere not in Ohio, obviously, in a HBCU. Those were like my main factors. And I was just kind of cracking down on where I could go, who had what I was looking for the most. Also, a big thing was I have family here already. So that kind of helped me figure out where I wanted to go. And Winston just felt like home, and I'm glad I chose it. So, yeah.
Okay. So you would say you definitely would want to move out of Ohio?
Yeah, I would say so. I've been going back and forth on it because, yes, my family is there. However, I'm the type of person, my mindset is everybody is living their life, so I should live mine. So, I'm not missing much in Ohio. But, I'm still thinking about it because, my mom's still there. That's my girl. I can't leave her.
And plus, Ohio is home to you.
It is home to me. But for me, it's not the place, it's the people. So that's, if I could take everybody I love and just come to North Carolina, I would be good. But, that's just how I feel.
Okay. So since we're talking about, you coming from Ohio to here, got a little icebreaker for you.
Lord, okay.
Oh, don't be scared.
Oh, Lord, okay.
So, for my first question, when you first stepped on campus, who did you think you were going to be versus who you actually became? In your from first semester to now.
In all honesty, I don't know how to say it. Maybe it sounds a little, I don't want to say cocky because I'm very humble, but I feel like the person I wanted to be, I am. I knew I wanted to be, put myself out there, be outgoing. I think I do that pretty well. I knew what
I ain't gonna lie, you do.
I knew what I wanted to be a part of. I put myself out there to now be a part of it. Things like Rams TV. So I don't know. I think I kind of already knew in a sense. I mean, I had my doubts in the beginning. I was kind of worried, of what people might think of me. But, in reality, I kind of, already had my answer. So, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not even going to lie. When I first came on campus, I don't live on campus. So,
right.
it's like a different environment, for me. So, I came on campus, just saw people. I knew it was Ramdition, but I'm like, okay, so we're all freshmen. They all got friends.
Yeah.
Who am I gonna be friends with? And we're both in the same legacy group, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna start like this. I'm gonna start just like this, and see where that goes. Now. For after Ramdition, we all had classes and stuff. We kind of went our separate ways, but we made sure we stayed together.
Right.
So you on the other hand,
excuse me?
Yes, you was at the little Hollywood sometime.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Ava.
I do not act no Hollywood. Y'all don't let him lie on here on this podcast.
She was at the just a little Hollywood,
wasn't.
Hollywood, just a little.
If I was, I might have been busy, but I'm not Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
So, but anyway, like I was saying, so you are very outgoing, and that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
But for me, it's like I'm outgoing, but college is like it's a different level for me.
No, it is.
I ain't even gonna lie.
In all honesty, for me, it's just about reading people's energy. Like I can know what type of way to talk to someone.
Yeah.
Like depending on their energy, how I would start a conversation with them. If they have to start it with me first, that's the type of person I am because I talk so much and because I put myself out there so much. I know how to like articulate or how to go about speaking to somebody, which it took some time, but like I said, I've just been like very social all my life. So, but in college, it is nerve-wracking because, and especially for me, coming down here, I don't really know. There's some people move different from people in Ohio to people in North Carolina. So, trying to figure that out. It was a little hard and tedious because it was like you can't tell if someone gets along with you or not. And I don't know. I get it. It is different in college for sure. Like some people don't want to be bothered, or some people they look mad but they're really sweet. So it could go either way for real. I get what you mean though.
Yeah, most definitely. So you mentioned earlier about we both I did about Rams TV.
Mm-hmm.
So you also mentioned a big part of Rams TV that you wanted to be a part of that.
I been knew when I first got here.
As soon as you got on campus, bam. Rams TV.
I can't remember how exactly. I feel like I kept talking to different people. Our legacy leader, Jay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out Jay Mike. Shout out
to Jay. A lot of people, when I would bring up my major and what I wanted to do, everybody just kept saying Rams TV, Rams TV. So I'm like, well, what's Rams TV? So I look it up. I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do. And I was looking forward to the org fair. I had the org fair in my calendar. I said, I have to go tell these people my name. I have to get myself out there. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to be a part of. I did this in high school. I know this could benefit me a lot, And I went to the org fair. I talked to them. They said they had an interest meeting that next day. I was right up in that interest meeting. I can't remember what time it started. I showed up like 10 minutes earlier. It was like different
times. I remember.
But, no, there was the interest meeting and then, there was interviews. And I was so nervous for that interview. I feel like I did so terrible because I was just so nervous. And I swear I felt like I did. I was in there like, and I'm really good. Like, you're trying to vouch for yourself, but I'm over here like freezing. I'm like, okay, well, I know who I am.
See, I think I thought I was the only one that would vouch for myself. Like literally.
No, for sure. You have to vouch for yourself. You have to brag about yourself. And like, I was in there like, I felt like I kept stuttering and all these things. And then I kid you not, like that same night, or it was that next morning, I can't remember, but I had got an email and they were like, you're in. And I was like, I was jumping for joy.
That's exactly. As soon as I got it, boom, I sent it to my mom.
Yes.
My mom sent it to my grandma, my uncle.
No, for real.
It was in a group chat.
No, for real.
Like literally, because
I immediately got on the phone with my mom.
Rams TV is exactly the organization for where I want to be. Exactly. Now, I'm not going to lie. Do I get involved sometimes? No. But,
well, that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. Lord.
Hey, we ain't finna do that on my podcast. No, we ain't not finna do that. We're not finna do that. No, we're not finna do that.
You're right. But for sure, for any mass comm majors.
Don't be afraid,
who are currently here or are planning to come here, Rams TV.
I'm telling you, like, for real, Rams TV, I'm going to be straight up. I may get involved in some things, but it's, how can I put it? It's like,
it's still beneficial to you?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's still beneficial.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I've realized even there's people in our org who, already have a platform, already have an idea of what they want to do, but Rams TV still helps them. Whereas with me, I have an idea of what I want to do. I am working on what I want to do. But like I said, Rams TV has bettered that. It's helped me crack down on what exactly I need to do, what skills I need, what resources I need. So I don't know. Like, I think everybody.
All right. So another question I wanted to ask you, since we're talking about, still on the top of how, you enjoyed being here at WSSU.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like college gave you like freedom to be yourself or pressure to become somebody else?
Honestly, no. I feel like how I was at home, and not to keep comparing home to here, but no, I don't feel like I need to be anybody different. I've realized actually the way I am now or how I've been
Mm-hmm.
it benefits me more, honestly. So no, I don't really think so.
So you feel like it gave you freedom though?
Yeah, I think I've always. Sorry, I thought I answered that part. I'm sorry, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I think I've had my sense of freedom. I have more freedom now, but yeah, I think so.
Okay. So like, how could you describe, outside of Ramdition, outside of campus? So you barely know your way around Winston, but your cousin, knows Winston and has been here since freshman year?
Mm-hmm.
So how is that like being with your cousin, knowing she's been here? What has she given you any advice or anything?
Listen, listen. I feel like I'm blessed in that way to have someone who can be here to support me and give me that guidance, because not every freshman has that. Not, there's freshmen who came here out of state like me, but doesn't have nobody. I'm blessed to have not one, but two, family members who can, guide me. Yeah.
That's right. You did say that. Yeah, you did.
And definitely helped me, not just with my way around campus, but, how things go around here, what you do, what you don't do. I be knowing the tea about people who's not even in my class. Like, I be like, what? Like, not to be messy, and I'm not saying no names to nobody, but I probably know about you. But no, in reality, it's definitely a blessing. Like, I think I have more, I wouldn't say wisdom, but more knowledge about Winston. So yeah.
Okay. So you know how we became good friends during Ramdition, and then we started hanging around more, and we became like brothers and sisters. What role did friendships play in shaping who you are today? My fault. Who you are today? Like, did it?
And you're saying like people here, or just in general?
Pretty much just in general. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just in general.
Go ahead and ask.
Okay. All right. So what
what
role did friendships play in shaping who you are today? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay.
I don't think I would be as outgoing as I am now, because the people I have in my corner support me with everything I do, and they tell me like, yes, Ava, go do this, go do that, post that video. I think friendships to me is like the most important thing after God and after family, for sure, because you just have people in your corner. So for sure it was a positive impact.
Okay. So we're gonna put this to the side real quick. So you actually I reposted something on Instagram that you did. It was, oh my God, what was it?
I've done a lot of things.
You have your own.
Oh, my own Instagram. Yes.
Yeah, you have your.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Like,
I can.
What is that?
Well, shout out to my VP Elena. She
shout out Elena, man. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT for real. Shout out Joe.
She and Joe, even though he stressed me out. No, I'm just kidding. But she definitely, like, I already had the thought of making a page, but I didn't know if I had enough, content to put out. But she was like, you don't need to worry about that. Just, make your page to
Just do it.
to get your content out or your interviews. So my page, yes, I do interviews. I usually do street interviews. I talk a lot about different things happening in media and pop culture, and it's just a place where I can express, what I want to do. And yeah, On the Spot with Ava, you should follow.
That's an IG name, On the Spot with Ava?
On the Spot with Ava.
All right, we'll make sure we'll make sure we'll put it out there so people can follow you and stuff.
Thank you.
All right. How do you feel like from first semester? What did that bring from the professors? Like, what was like a welcome to college moment for you when it came to class?
This semester, listen.
It took
I
this
don't
semester.
know. This semester, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, last semester, I have no shame to admit, last semester I got lucky. I had like 3 online classes. One of them was...
I did too. I had 3.
One of them was our... what was that class called? For freshmen? Foundations of FYE.
Yeah, FYE.
One of them was FYE. So, I'm not doing much. I got a lot of time to sleep in.
For real. For real.
Last semester, my schedule, I didn't have no classes on Fridays. Y'all. This semester...
I had one class Friday.
This semester is definitely a wake-up call. I have... Well, most of my classes are in person. That's the difference. I have classes at 9:30, 10 a.m. Y'all, I don't wake up till 11. That's number one. I don't get up till 11 a.m. That's like 11 a.m. to me is like 7 a.m. for a regular person. But 11 a.m. is just what time I wake up. It's always what I do. So
now you gotta wake up early.
Yeah,
now.
reality check. Reality check. I'm used to, being able to take naps throughout the day. I can't remember the last time I took a nap. I can't. Because it's just always a sign, which is, I'm blessed to be in college. Like, that's just the way it is, but it's just a wake-up call. Like, oh, like, girl, you need to get serious. Like, presentations, midterms. I've never really had to, take the time and study late at night. I've been doing that. Trying not to cram everything in one night. Going to office hours, y'all. Them office hours really do help. FYI, I'm not the type like I don't want to do that, but no, I got to, especially this semester, and it's only freshman year, so it's only gonna get harder.
So how because we both made Dean's List.
Yes.
Shout out Dean's List.
Hey.
Shout out Dean's List. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, so you made Dean's List.
Mm-hmm.
Did office hours help you? Like, how can I put it? Did you go to office hours first semester as well?
Well, first semester, I didn't necessarily have to use office hours. Like I said, like my schedule was kind of, it was still pretty, I could handle it. I used office hours way more this semester. Last semester, I will say I did use a lot of our resources, campus resources, the writing center, tutoring, things like that. But no, not really first semester.
Okay. So from first semester, like, what helped you, like, well, even second semester too, but what helps you gain confidence in who you are as this semester goes on?
God.
Amen.
God.
Amen. Amen.
God.
Thank you, Lord.
And I say that because, you're not really supposed to be anxious. You're not supposed to have doubt. So whenever I do, I'll be like, God, free me from doubt, anxiety. That's a big one. And a black mom. I have a black mom. And
shout out to a black mom. Shout out my mama. Yeah.
When you have a black mom and you are her youngest daughter or her daughter at all, my mom, she has never once, like, ever been like envious of me, because there's some moms that be envious. My mom, like, she is my number one supporter. She supports everything I do. She tells me every day, I'm proud of you. I think that's a big thing. A big thing is my mom and God, because she does not let me like doubt myself. She do not let me talk bad about myself at all when it come to my appearance, when it come to my, the way I carry myself. So that's a big thing too, because she's like, I didn't raise you to be like that. Like, so yeah.
So, speaking of moms, my mom is definitely the same way as you described.
And I'm so
your
grateful
mom.
for that, because not everybody has
Like,
that.
She makes sure every day that sometimes when I call her, I may get on her nerves, or she may get on my nerves, but like
Exactly.
that's still my right hand person.
That's my best friend, honey.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
I text her about everything.
So like, because even during hard times, like, that's who I depended on. That's who I said, okay, that's who I need to go to. Some days, there were days where I just didn't want to talk to nobody. I went to my mama. Like, there, to this day, as a college student.
Okay, I don't care when I'm 20, 30, 40. I'm calling my mother. I'm calling my mother.
I'm like, Mama.
And you just better hope she not even with me, because she just go come with me. That's just, if I could take my mom with me everywhere I go,
because
she would be here living with me.
She took me everywhere out, when I was a baby.
Exactly.
Shoot. Yeah.
Shout out to all the moms out
Shout
there.
out to all the moms, because y'all the GOAT. Y'all, listen, we don't know what the sacrifice y'all made behind closed doors, but we appreciate y'all for real. We really do. From the bottom of our heart. And hello, Mother. I love you. Grandma, I love you too.
Yeah.
So pretty much, also, you talk about God.
And when I say God, I mean Jesus Christ, the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Everybody be having their own God, but I know my God. But
I know mine too. So when it came to moving in, was there a time where you said, was you anxious and you had to call on the Lord, or was just...
I mean, I always do, but I think, I will say the night before I moved in, when I was in the hotel with my mom and my brother, I was very anxious, but I'm like, I'm all the way down here. And
no turning back.
I was like, God, just like throughout that week before moving in, I was just like, God, let me know if this is the right move. It's never too late to say, back down. But I never got a feeling, my discernment, I have the gift of discernment. So it was just like, I didn't get a bad feeling. So I was just like, and then moving in, I have a praying mother and a praying grandmother. So they was here praying up and down the road, in the building, in my room. So, I would say the only night I ever got anxious was the night before. After that, I was fine. It really didn't even feel like I was away from home. So, yeah.
Okay. So, how you said praying mom or praying grandma. So, was there ever a moment where you needed to call them and say, pray for me?
Yeah. Anything, well, I wouldn't say anything big, but technically yes, because whenever I'm like nervous about something and I'm anxious, I'm like, Mom, Grandma, can you pray for me? Like mentioning before Rams TV, that was my mom and my grandma knew how important that was to me. So I was like, can y'all say a prayer for me? They pray for me always, but there are times where I feel like I'm a little anxious or nervous about something, especially something like that's a big deal to me, where I'll be like, hey, can y'all just give me this extra prayer or some extra support, even when I do it on my own. So, yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to say something before we move on to another topic. So there was a time where I had to tell my mom, I didn't want. I was ashamed, so I didn't want to tell my grandma. So I was just like, "Ma, you know, I just need you to pray for me. You know, I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, I just said, Ma, I need you to pray for me. So she started praying for me, and boom. Next thing you know, the next day, I talked to the person who, you know, in that situation, we get it resolved and stuff. And then there was also another time where I was having an issue with my brother. And there was a time where I just told the people at my church, I told my choir friend, I said, I'm having a tough time with my brother. I just need y'all to pray for me. When I tell you praying is going to get you somewhere, my brother called me the next day or 2 days. Anyway, the point is, my brother called me and, you know, he was saying, you know, Brian, I'm like, praying is a miracle. I'm gonna just say that praying is a miracle because in a blink of an eye, my choir family didn't ask no questions. They just said, "We'll pray for you. You'll be in our prayers." And it's easier said than done when people say that. But when you actually got a choir family that will pray for you and that will be there for you,
or just a support system.
Yeah, just a support system, you know. And people supported me during my time, you know, when I had to step away for a while due to I had senior dues to take care of. I had a whole bunch of things to take care of.
Right there, I already know.
Shoot, it was whew. But hey, but God. like my pastor say, but God.
But God.
But God. Amen. All right. Back to the question. So I asked you, you know, what helped you gain confidence? So a follow-up question with that was like, was there something about yourself you learned to accept or let go during our freshman year?
Honestly, I've accepted it? Yes. Letting go, maybe just that I'm just sensitive. I care too much. I feel all the feels. I can feel what other people are feeling. You crying next to me, I don't even know why you crying. I'm gonna be sad. That's just, but something I have accepted is, yeah, I definitely care too much and I'm definitely sensitive. I'm learning to not, you know, be that way, to not, you know, be somebody you can just push over easily. But yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? Yeah. What about you, VJ?
So back on me.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what I asked you again.
You don't even.
All right. So is there something about me that I learned to accept
or let go of? Talk to me.
I learned to accept that people are gonna be people. You know, how else can I put it? But without, thank you, Lord. People are just gonna be people. You know, I can't say it, but yeah, it's just.
I get it.
Yeah. If you know, you know. People are gonna be people.
I think everybody can relate. You know, in some instance, for sure.
Okay, so male and females are different, of course. So
right, where are you going? That's some way to start a sentence. Go ahead, Lord.
Why you saying it like that?
Because Lord.
Okay. Okay. So, do you think being a freshman as a young woman adds extra pressure when it comes to identity and expectations?
What do you mean? Like,
okay.
Are you saying adds extra pressure in college, in different different parts of life, like at a job,
No, in college. Yeah,
in
in college.
college,
Yeah.
and you said being a young woman. Say it one more time.
Okay. Do you think being a freshman as a woman adds extra pressure when it comes to like identity and expectations?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say, yeah, I would. Pressure in a sense of, you know, not trying to be perfect, but when you're a girl in college, ooh, it's just when you're a girl in general. First, well, a woman in general, it's a lose-lose situation. But in college,
So
you know,
why you say it's a
I
lose?
would say that in just different aspects, when it comes to with people, with your reputation, just how you carry yourself in general, it's a little bit harder for girls. It's so easy to get a bad name or a bad rep off of maybe one conversation, and that could be with anybody.
So do you think you could get a bad rep off what you wear?
Yeah, it's a lose lose situation. You can't talk a certain way, you can't walk a certain way, you can't dress a certain way, and that, like I said, it's not just college. It's just in general, especially for a woman. It just you can get a
So
things can go left very quick.
okay. And for guys, it's like
It's very easy.
it's very
It's
easy.
very easy.
So it's like
Y'all, you can't do in society. Men usually can't do nothing wrong.
and it be the double standards, you
It
know?
definitely
So
is.
like women you can it's like certain things you can't wear like but during the summertime we saw people, you know, of course it's hot. You don't want to be wearing pants. So it was wearing shorts. They was wearing what was they wearing? Yeah.
Shorts, tank tops.
Yeah,
You
tank
know,
tops.
a girl can walk around with some shorts on. She trying to do too much. A boy put on shorts. He got that on. He got that ish on. Caught myself. But not even stuff like that. But like, just with college, like with dating in college, for boys, for athletes
This is a good follow-up
in
question.
in
Whenever you're
college,
done.
you talk to a lot of people. They talk to a lot of people. They the man. They got
But if
they
it's
got
a
all
girl,
of them. And I will say, because even if you only talk to one or two people, you're labeled as just this person that gets around. And in reality, you might be somebody who genuinely wants to find love, or whatever the case may be. But it's just the double standard. Yeah.
so okay, we've talked about this, but like in your opinion, what's one stereotype about freshman girls that you feel is misunderstood?
I would say it's kind of okay. I would say that the being in everybody's face type of thing, but that could go for boys too. That's why I wouldn't, I would just say it's a stereotype in general. College is a place where you need to network. This is the best place to network. And if you are, talking to people or in their face and you get labeled as you just doing all of this, you just this big, HOE and all of these things. But in reality, you might genuinely be just trying to be friends with someone or just trying to make a connection with somebody or network. I don't really like that stereotype, especially for girls, because when it's a girl and you may, like I said, be trying to be friends with a guy or any of these things, and people see you talking to people and it's automatically, oh, she be in everybody's face, this, that, the third. Well, like,
You got the wrong. You got
God forbid a girl just wants to have friends. I don't really like that because I feel like it may be a controversial thing. I don't know. Y'all can argue with me if y'all want, but I feel like that friendly type of thing should be left in high school, because what is being friendly? Like, what, you just know everybody, or you just talking to everybody, or you like, I don't really like that, because it's like it makes it a negative thing when reality it's just somebody who wants to connect with people and build a relationship, and however you see fit.
How would you?
Sorry, I just saw a funny text.
How would you? What, from your sneaky link?
Oh, let's just talk. You know what? Forget the notes. Just first of all, matter of fact, that could be a topic. Yeah, come on.
Let's get a little messy here. Let's get.
What you mean?
Okay, so let's talk about relationships in college. You
Lord.
were okay. So you was one of them
I
was in a relationship.
I was.
while
I
in
came
college.
into college with a relationship.
Yes, you came. Oh, you came into college.
I did.
Oh, uh-oh.
Am I still there? No, and that's okay. Yes. Unfortunately, y'all, the stereotype is kind of true. No, there are some people who really can make it work.
Yeah.
But that's very, very rare. But anyway, go ahead.
Thank God I'm still in mine.
Amen. I know that's right.
So yeah. All right. You was one of them that came into college, while in a relationship. So during that final couple of days with your at the time.
You making me relive my trauma. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
So,
I don't mind.
With your past relationship.
Mm-hmm.
In your final days when you had to come to Winston. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in your final days when you had to come before coming to Winston, did y'all hang out? Did y'all have a good talk, or was he going to college or stuff like that?
Well, yeah, he moved away for his own reasons as well. So, and he actually ended up moving before me. So yeah, it was just a lot of conversations, a lot of reassurance. When you're with somebody who genuinely, loves you and stuff, it can get emotional. There was tears for sure from both of us, and don't nobody say men can't cry, because men can cry.
I cry all the time.
Exactly.
I just cried today. I ain't even gonna lie.
If anything, I love a sensitive man, but
Aww.
yeah,
Aww.
it was just a lot of conversations, reassurance. Talk about our boundaries, whatever. So yeah.
So let's get a little. I am gonna lie. Let's get a little messy here. Let's get a little messy.
That wasn't messy enough?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so all right. So when people walk around campus, and it would usually be the guys. The guys try to do the hunting. Before I got into my relationship, I definitely was hunting. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna admit.
Everybody's listen. We're human. We're
I
young.
was. Before I got into my relationship, baby. I love you.
Aww.
Before I got into this relationship, I was.
He's a shark.
I was.
In that water. Okay.
There was more salt in that water.
What? Okay. What's the question?
Okay. All right, let me ask you the question.
What's going on around here?
Okay. You present yourself as a humble woman.
I try to, yes.
Okay. So, guys out there are guys out there that like people that like
me?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So
Yo.
How did that was that often when that happened, during the first couple of months on campus and you in a relationship? Was that more of annoying, or was that oh, okay, that's cool, but staying loyal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Was that what was it like? Was it just was
Mm-hmm.
it bothering you? Was it
No, it wasn't bothering me because it's like it's a normal thing. Like people, if somebody see what they want, so I was just, you know, it wasn't really nothing I'm not used to, and that's not trying to come off oh like I get all these no, it's not like that, but it's just
yeah, because the way you carry yourself, you don't want to seem that.
it's not a big
yeah.
deal. It's just like no
That's
thanks.
cool. Yeah, that's cool,
And,
but
now it's still the same way. Like
yeah,
and really now it's just like I really don't want to be bothered because I know y'all's intentions and we don't have the same intentions. So yeah, it does not faze me really at all. Like, there are handsome men who will come up, or handsome guys or whatever who come up and I'm like, oh, okay. But in reality, it's you not talking about nothing. Like they all out here selling. I'm sorry, no shade to all y'all, but they out here selling dreams. So it's really not. Winston man is out here selling dreams, y'all.
Oh, hold on. Not too much of my city. Not too much of my city. Come on now.
But nah, yeah, it wasn't no big deal. It still is no big deal. So yeah.
I mean, you're single now, so
I am.
Shoot. Yeah, of course, it's no big deal.
It's just it is what it is, man.
All right, you done being messy?
I'm with whatever. I'm with whatever.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about last semester. Mm-hmm. So last semester we had a lot going on. Whew.
Freshman year of college, first semester.
I ain't gonna lie. Last semester was lit.
Mm-hmm.
So
we was introduced to a whole new world.
We sure was. We was. And especially with being involved in Rams TV and stuff. But when you was so when we was doing Rams TV, you had the opportunity to do an interview at Bowman Gray. Mm-hmm. And you was asking people in the stands, which I feel very offended because I was in the stands and I didn't get asked not near a question.
Didn't see him, by the way, but
Ava, I was a couple feet away from you. Well, anyways, that's besides the point.
Sorry. Sorry.
So people, you was asking people, dang, what was the question? Basically, it was something about the environment at Bowman Gray. Which is lovely.
Thank you.
You did good. I ain't even gonna lie. You did your thing. You did your big one on that one.
Thank you.
But my question is, what was that feeling like exploring yourself and, going out there and coming out your comfort zone? Because I know that took a lot in you to do that.
It was really like, wow, like how do I say it? Like a wow moment, like, oh, wow, like I can really do this because, in high school, I was on morning announcement, but like, that's not where you can audition and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on there. But when you're in college, it's how many people on this campus? Like 4,000, 5,000? I don't know.
It's a lot of us.
It's a lot of us. And,
it's like over 2,000 freshmen.
To get opportunities like that in college, it's amazing, but it's also, like you said, nerve-wracking. So I think, honestly, I was so excited that I got that opportunity that I wasn't as nervous. And it just really gave me a sense of like, oh, I really can do this. Like, this is something I can do. If I'm doing this in college where, everybody is gunning for the same, if they're in my shoes, if they are mass comm and they want to do what I do, there is competition. And you do have to put your best foot forward. So, getting that opportunity and that experience, I'm like, oh, like, this is it. It's really exciting, actually. So
also, we also had to film Homecoming. Mm-hmm. And speaking of Homecoming, I ain't even gonna lie, we are the best homecoming on earth. I'm not even gonna lie, we're the best. I'm just
ready to run
saying.
it back. I'm ready for Ramfest. But anyway,
I am too.
Listen.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. That's homecoming part 2 right there.
I'm excited.
Shoot. But anyways, so homecoming. We had to film for the band, for the football team. Just for me, I want to say for me personally, that was actually my first like big thing I had to do.
Really?
I really felt like I was in
cool.
my element, especially with B Dot and Chico Bean.
Man, when it's crazy,
that
right?
was wow.
I think it was funny because they were just so casual.
Yeah,
and very understanding.
Like,
and they literally just kept relating. I like that they were so relatable because they literally just kept saying they did this too. B Dot and Chico were both mass comm. You know, they literally just kept reassuring. If you was ever nervous around them, they just kept reassuring you, like, listen, I did this too, and like, look where they at. So I think that was like a really big.
So okay, that's a good question I should ask, and actually I'm gonna ask you after we talk about this. So that for me was my first experience of
like you could do this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. And actually started connecting with at the time the quarterback who I wish him well on his journey, but we had some good talks, and then I had some good talks with the kicker, and just putting myself out there, telling people who I am, and because they was being coached by my cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Who resigned and stuff, but Okay, so actually, this is what I wanted to ask you. So, how we talk about Chico Bean and B Dot. Do you see yourself somewhere similar to what they're doing? Like,
in a sense. I ain't no comedian, but I could see myself, in that light. Basically doing whatever they did to get to where they at,
Yeah.
And to an extent. I don't know what all they had to do, but, I don't know. It was just, for me, it was really inspirational. I'm so mad we never got to put it out, but I ended up interviewing B Dot 101, but the audio was messing up. But
yep,
I had
remember.
Such a good time because he was actually really understanding.
Yeah.
And in reality, like I said, they were just like us, so I know, like, I have a chance in a sense. Just when seeing how, especially since they come back so often too. So yeah, I don't know. It
was definitely, I have to say, when I saw people just hovering around the breezeway, I'm like,
what's going on?
Right. I didn't know.
I'm in my dorm. Somebody's like, Chico Bean out here. I'm like, what? And I'm just seeing all these pictures pop up. So I literally went on a journey to try to find Chico. Whole time, like, I didn't even have to do that because the next day I ended up having to shoot something with him. Or I was able to watch him shoot a video, and he literally came up and talked to me. And the day before I had went on a whole journey to try and find him. I was so mad. I was like, well, just let it come to you, Ava, from now on. If it's meant for you, listen. And that's what happened.
So also, like I was saying, just hovering around the breezeway. I'm like, what are people doing?
Right.
So then I heard, I don't know who I was with. I was with somebody. They was like, Chico Bean here. I'm like, what?
And it just, because
not knowing he not knowing he went here, not knowing.
You didn't know?
I did not.
Oh,
I did not know he went here.
And like my cousin, she would tell me like, oh yeah, he come here all the time. So like her and like upperclassmen, they weren't fazed, but I'm like,
that was just like a normal thing to them.
He just, because, they're used to it. And like now, I mean, I'm used to it. Like, we're going to be used to it because we've seen him, we've met him, we've talked to him.
Yeah, beat out my dog.
It was
my dog.
It was a like, oh shoot, like
yeah. So you'll say for your first homecoming, how would you rate it?
Listen, it'll never get, not even freshman year, first semester of freshman year in college.
You'll never get that back.
And I loved it.
You will never
The
get
whole
that back.
listen. I mean, yeah, I would do things different, but in reality, I wouldn't. In reality, I wouldn't. So, like, yeah.
So also, and we're closing. Is there any regrets from first semester that you will make sure you don't do in second semester?
You know what's crazy? You know what's the weird thing about it? I feel like this semester I'm holding myself back compared to last semester.
Mm.
And I say that because there's been a lot of different opportunities to, like involve myself in and just in like events and everything. But in reality, I think I've been holding myself back more this semester. And I've realized that because, like I said, it's just been different things that have came up and I've been, ooh, my stomach growling. Too in my head to, pursue anything. But compared to last semester, I was with whatever. But I think also I'm kind of like a little more, I got more on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like trying to prioritize, certain things. So I would say, if anything, I need to do more in a sense.
So you would say so you're saying you need to do more.
Yeah.
Okay.
This semester.
This semester.
In certain ways.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. There are some regrets that I made in first semester that I will make sure that I don't do in second semester. So, because like people always be like, "You're always in the library." I'm like, well, yeah.
You do. I'll be like, boy, come on out. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh, don't say it like that. Don't say.
My bad. But for real,
it's like,
I walk in the library, he right there. I'm like, well, what's you doing? Like,
it's like personally for me, I'm trying to, make some friends, but I'm not trying to get the wrong impression. You know, I don't want people to,
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I don't want people. It's like a different thing. Like, see, for you, I don't know how it was for you, but it was different for me. Like when I would talk to people, they'll give me the side eye. So I was like, oh, okay.
No, I still get people who look at me crazy, and I'm like, oh, use me, girl. Like I was trying to be, So it can depend. Like sometimes it can be you, sometimes it can be other people. It's just picking up on social.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
But we still got 3 years.
We still got 3
so we're
years
still learning.
Left.
I think we do pretty good for ourselves as freshmen.
I know what I want to ask you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So we're freshmen.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give one, and I'm gonna say something too. What can you give to the incoming freshmen? What advice can you give?
Do it all. Do it all. Whatever you want to do it. But don't do the bad stuff. And, everybody should know what bad stuff, good stuff is. Have good, judgment. Have a good sense of character. But, honey, do it all. Go to that party. Go to class. Make friends.
Parties, dirties.
All of it. Put yourself out there. And, don't put on a fake persona. Show them who you are, And yeah, don't have no regrets. Stay prayed up. For sure. That's the biggest advice I could give you. Just stay prayed up.
One thing
and all the other stuff. Yeah.
One thing I can say is make sure you are on top of your game.
Okay, well now I feel bad about my answer.
No,
yeah.
I was finna get there.
No, just kidding.
I was finna get there, girl. Okay, yeah, make sure you're on top of your game. Like Ava said, do it all. Do it all.
I say that. Listen, when I say do it all, y'all paying people. You are paying this institution,
right?
So you better milk your tuitions where
what I'm saying.
Go use that gym. Go use that DB. Go to the cap. Go everywhere.
Go to DJR.
Every resource, I told myself that from the beginning before I even knew what college I was going to. Wherever I went, I'm going to, live life to the fullest because I'm paying y'all. This isn't where it's like high school or elementary where you got to go. No, you're paying for this. So you paying for your experience. So you better experience it. Like, you live, like, do it all, like I said. But as you were saying.
Yeah, so take chances, man. Like, if you want to go play football, if you want to be a walk-on, do that, for real. If you want to...
Don't go out there if you know you suck, though. Don't even play in nobody's face like that. No, I'm just like...
But the point is... You best have interrupted me.
Oh, sorry.
But the point is, just have fun. It's your freshman year. You're going to make mistakes. Be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. You're going to make mistakes. Learn from it and see what you can do better from it, for real. That's how I see it.
That's real.
Yeah, just have fun. That's all I can say, really, is just have fun. So, yeah. But, this is the end of the podcast, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man,
Thanks
for real.
For having me.
Thank you, Ava. Appreciate you for coming.
I had fun.
Our first guest, for real. I am just grateful. I'm grateful.
When you take off, remember who was here.
For sure.
My reparations.
For sure. So go ahead and put your Instagram out there. We're going to make sure people follow you.
Yeah, just follow On the Spot with Ava. It's spelled EVA, though, not AVA. And yeah, thank you, BJ.
No problem. Hey, y'all go follow the IG, the podcast on IG, talks_with_BJ. Y'all go follow the main page to BJ_underrated 2.0. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. Keep God first. Love, safety, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.